Hello and welcome in. This is Redbeard. Diving back into How Many Dudes. We got the new updates. Gonna see how far we can get in and see what else is going on. Okay, we have Standard. Host flyers, assemble your team of dudes, and defeat bosses across 6 acts. Ensemble. Assemble your dream team by pre-posting flyers if you're choosing before the run begins. Ooh. Daily Dude. And then a rematch. So like running your previous one. Sweet. I'm liking this. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's try the ensemble. Oh, okay. We gotta unlock it first. Cool. Alright, let's do standard. We're gonna start off in the flats. Act 1. Alright, let's get our dude. All done with these toddlers. So we can move on. Alright, next. Okay, we got Paladin, say Samurai, and Zombie. Let's see what was going on with our Zombie dude. When he receives healing, he has a 15% chance to top 3 nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Zombie dudes recover from being unconscious after holding one right. Yeah, let's get some zombies. Alright, let's take on... I'm a little worried, because this could be very fast. Let's go with this. Alright, we got that knocked out. Grab another zombie. Alright, we got expired skin cream, living hand, brass knuckles. So brass knuckles, 3% attack power. Most keys by 3 seconds. 2 Skeledudes summoned when the battle starts. Skeledude every 10 rounds. Plus an additional Skeledude. Okay. Zombie dude receives healing. He damages surrounding enemies for 200% of the healing received, evenly split. Oh, 200%. Okay. Let's grab that. We have to get a healer up at Yala soon. Alright. Cleric, Spartan, or Ghost dude. Alright, so Cleric, every 2 seconds, Cleric dude creates a pulse for the most injured dude on the roster. Pulse heals injured dudes within its radius for 100% of the Cleric dude's DPS. Spartan dude, 20% chance to block. Alright, deals direct damage, 30% chance to equalize HP between most injured and healthiest. Heals them both. Do I switch it up and go with the Cleric? Or do we kind of lean into a undead build? Let's go ahead and do undead. Might as well. I enjoy horror and Halloween and everything. Let's lean into it. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Much appreciated. Helps out a bunch. Too, if you have any suggestions for other games and stuff to cover on the channel, please make sure to drop those down in the comments. Now let's get our free Duke Juice. Universal Healthcare, 10% max HP, or the Urn. Possessed Urn. When you cast Phase Shift, every 3 seconds, you cast Phase Shift, he gains an independently stacking 5% attack. So do I bump up the Ghost? Or do I just bump up everybody? I think I'm gonna go with Ghost right now. And let's go ahead and grab a Strange Spore. Alright, nice. Got that knocked out. 2 goats, 9 ducks. Let's go for it. So it looks like the game's going to be coming out on the 30th. If you're digging the vibes of it, like I am, make sure to wish list and keep an eye out for the 30th. I mean, we've just got the urn, so I think I should get some more ghosts. So the more they're healing that, the other ones start boosting up. Alright. Gooses and rats. Let's go for it. Nice. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, we got Paladin dudes, Spartan dudes, Franken dudes. So Paladin, we are 2 dudes getting blessed, reduce damage, and it gets transferred. Spartan with our blocking. Franken dude had regeneration. Donates 10% of his current HP to the 2 most injured roster dudes. I like that there's also healing now with some of these different dudes, where it wasn't just the other ones initially. I mean, we're already going undead, so let's just go ahead and grab our Franken dude. Get him in the mix. Stick on our duck-sized wholesomes. Let's do another Franken dude. Okay, we got our ravens and our rats. The ravens have the attack damage, 2% chance to apply 10% miss chance. Alright, so they can mess up our attacks. Start missing. I'm really liking the whole vibe with all the new animals. I'm curious to see what all got like added into the mix. Let's get another zombie. Half full glass. Damage that brings his HP below 50. Heals for 15% his max HP. Attack power 2%. Or we can go ahead and get our ball of lightning. Reduced price wise. Damage and stun gets bumped. Even though motivational booster is nice, I'm either leaning towards Ion, just so I don't have to pay for this one. But at the same time, the more healing they have going on, they'll boost up the skin cream. I'm sure this will come back up. Let's go ahead and do the lightning so I don't have to buy it. Because, like, even though those ones are helpful in the long run, there just still feels something about, like, it's a waste using the money on those. Well, you use it towards something that's going to be more beneficial for, like, a specific dude or whatever. Alright, we got Bard, Samurai, and Cleric. I wouldn't mind Samurai or Cleric. I'm already kind of trying to attempt a full head. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get the Necro dude. Let's see what his update was. So the Skill dude battle starts when the Skill dude gets knocked out. The Necro dude summons a new one after 6 seconds. Okay. That dude heals the 3 most injured ranged dudes for 10. Every time he deals a total of 50. General, 4 seconds, he commands a random dude of dude type immediately blow him off certain taunts. Yeah, okay, so we're getting the Necro dude. Get those Skeleton dudes in the mix. Creation Toaster, or do we immediately get this for the Skeleton? So it burns for 10% of his max HP every second, dealing damage to surrounding enemies for the same. You know what? Yeah, as well. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Alright. Snapping turtle. Removes fingers. Attack power by 1%. Up to 10 times. Eesh. Let's go for it. Snapping turtles are terrifying. Any animal that has the ability to snap that hard, to break bones and like cut fingers off and whatnot, that's just wild. Like, I didn't realize until fairly recently, but that's what pufferfish are capable of. Like, they've got their whole like poison, toxin, whatever thing going on, but they've also got wicked, sharp, powerful teeth. Like, I think they can cut through and eat a crab like whole within a few seconds, and like chopped off, or chomped off, I should say, some different people's fingers over the years. It's wild. I think we might get another Franken dude. Okay, we got Splitting Headache, which is going to give us our burner phones and bump them up and make them cheaper. Frenzy Stone, when a skeletal dude gets summoned, all dudes gain 1% attack speed for the rest of the battle, stacking up to 30%. Tattered Shoes. All dudes gain 5% run speed and 2% max HP for each zombie dude on your team. Oh, these are both really nice. I like the Frenzy, since I already have more zombies, I'm gonna snag the shoes. Let's take on the Rattlesnake. It's gonna mess with our vulnerability. It's kind of like a stand-in for, oh yeah, Venom. Okay. Alright, let's go for it. Nice. Alright, let's get another Necro dude and Skeleton. Found a dude juice. Sweet. Dog-sized rats. Plague. Nice. I mean, we're still pretty early on, only round 13, but I'm liking this build. I'm liking these dudes. Let's go ahead and get another ghost. Okay, we got organ donor list, copper bolts, sewing kit. So for the organ donor, blood pump now donates an additional 10% of his HP when a roster dude takes fatal damage. Healthiest Franken dude with at least 30% HP will donate 50% of his current HP to save him. That seems rough right now, but later on, if I have like a ton of Franken dudes, that could be helpful. Copper bolts. Franken dude gains 30% attack speed. When he deals direct damage, he has a 20% chance to gain 1% regeneration for 3 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. Alright, that's not bad. Sewing kit. All dudes have a 15% chance when taking damage to heal for 100% of damage, even if damage is not fatal. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we're gonna do the sewing kit. Let's take on our duck-sized horses. Let's do another zombie. Alright, Marrow Scooper. When Necro Dude takes fatal damage, he sacrifices a Skeleton to heal himself for 100% of the Skeleton's max HP. 5-second cooldown. Brass Knuckles. All dudes gain 30% attack power. Boast decays 3% each second. I mean, that's nice, but again, I feel like that's kind of a similar, until I have more dudes. I want to just have a dude get like. Well, I mean, it's gonna be wasting and getting rid of a Skeledude. But if I'm out of Skeledudes, that dude just dies. Whereas this, I feel like it's gonna be more of a bump right now. Eventually, the other one will come back around. But yeah, let's get some dice. Let's get another dude juice. And dismiss. Alright, let's take on our gooses, ducks, and duck-sized gooses. I hope we eventually see some more like playing with the sizes of stuff, because it'd be kind of like crazy to see like duck-sized gorilla, then also gorilla-sized rat or something. Like that could be interesting. I would like that. Do we do another Franken dude or get another zombie? Okay, right now I'm kind of on track to just slowly add one each, so I guess I'll bump him up to 4. We got wolves and Canada gooses. 30% of damage taken is transferred and split between 2 other creatures of the same type. Alright, well at least there's only 2, so they'll get knocked out hopefully quick. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a Necro dude. Free dude. Sweet. So the Alpha Wolf will sometimes seek out injured dudes and dash to them, attacking them for 2 seconds and becoming immune to taunts for the duration. Alright, let's run it. Nice. Alright, let's keep going. Do I go ahead and just take one of these dudes, or do I risk it to see if I can get the vampire? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, balls. I kind of want to go with the Viking. I mean, I already did use him. I should probably use one of these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Bard. I should have stuck with the first round and just done the Samurai, but it's feeling good. We already had almost the whole, like, setup going. Alright, wolves and Canada gooses. I mean, that whole thing of being able to actually pick out your flyers beforehand, I appreciate that idea. That'll be sweet once I'm able to unlock it. Let's get another ghost. Okay, we got motivational poster for the 10% attack. Heart boxers, merchant dude's inventory gets stocked. There's 25% chance he gets charmed into letting you restock the shop for free. It's pretty nice. Zombie dude gains 20% max HP and 4% regeneration. That sounds pretty sweet. Alright. Porcupine. Piercing. Alright. And on the crabs was our attack damage. And then we get latched on for 3 seconds. Alright. Nice. 1.3 from the zombies, damn. I kind of want to get another zombie, but I like the idea that I get another Skeledude here. Let's go ahead and get the Necro dude right now. Alright, Tuning Fork. Bard dude gains 3% attack speed, and his 4-chord song lasts for 2 more seconds. Any dude who hears the 4-chord song while at full stack gains 20% attack power. I'm an organ donor. That was the whole rescuing the weakest dude. Again, I think until I have like close to about 10 or 12 Franken dudes, maybe a good handful of ghosts, I'm gonna hold off on this. So, tuning fork. Let's get that juice. Get our spores. Let's restock. Let's get the bottle. Restock. I was kind of hoping to get another thing of dice, but alright, it is what it is. Bees and swamp ground. Alright, there we go. Nice. I'm sure there's a few times where I could just let it run and they would survive the bees, but I just instinctively always want to just go for wild lightning or meteor, because I just don't want to deal with them all wearing down all the dudes. All my dudes. Alright, let's get another zombie. Spooky doll, snapback, sneakers, mana collector. Alright, Spooky Doll. Ghost Dude has 25% chance to cause an ectoplasm explosion around his phase shift targets, applying 20% vulnerability to surrounding enemies for 3 seconds. Snapback Sneakers. Dude lands after being thrown. He has a 30% chance to instantly recover from being stunned and go back to where he was. Getting teleported back. Mana Collector, all dudes gain temporary health equal to 6% of their max HP every 2 seconds. This temporary health lasts until it is depleted. Either the mana or the doll sounds pretty good. I kind of want to bump up our ghosts again, so let's go ahead and do the doll. Ooh, found a trinket stash. So let's see what we got. We got Therapy, Shovel, and ADHD. Therapy, wielder is above 70 HP. He gains 30% toughness. This benefit decreases to 10% toughness as his HP approaches 20%. Shovel gains a stacking 20% cleave during the battle for every unconscious dude on your team. Gains 40% run speed every 4 seconds. He dashes to the farthest enemy from himself. I'm almost tempted, I don't know why. I'm thinking of doing the ADHD with the bard. Yeah. Alright. The Field, Act 2. And yay, we didn't have anybody dead getting dragged, but man, sweet. Alright, coming for you, gooses. Dang. I'm surprised, like, we're not losing anybody. I hope I'm not, like, jinxing it by here all of a sudden having almost everybody get knocked out. Let's go for this. Alright, got that. Let's do... I'm almost tempted to do another zombie. I do kind of want to get our bards bumped. Dog-sized rats with the plague. Let's run it. Alright. Let's get our 5th Franken dude. More bees. Cannot be targeted by cleave. Oh, that was lame. And I probably didn't need to do it. So that was kind of a waste. But like I said, I feel like I should automatically do that with the feeds, but I need to try and break that habit so I'm not wasting stuff. Alright, we got another bard. Let's see what we got here. False face. All dudes gain 20% evasion for 8 seconds when battle starts. Loaded dice. We get 2 pocket dice and it reduces their price. It would be very helpful to have dice right now. The evasion would also be nice. I think I can actually do the dice. Let's get dude juice. Grab a burner. Stock. Dude juice. I don't want to waste one of the dice. I don't really want another phone, so I guess we'll just call it there. Alright, let's take on Gorilla. How does this play out? Okay, he took out some of our skeletons. That's it. 1.7 for the zombies. Dang, the expired skin cream is feeling pretty nice. I like this breakdown too. That's going to be very helpful for seeing like what's truly the most like helpful items. Alright, sweet. Let's get another ghost. Okay, so if we give up the urn, we get dancing shoes. 20% max HP, 10% evasion, 50% chance to pay. Although not play is 4-chord song whenever he evades. Yeah, let's take it. Tattered shoes. We get Roller. Ghost who takes damage for more than 10% of his max HP. The excess damage gets transferred and split between 3 random other roster games. Sure. Got that done. Take on the Hogs and the Rams. Nice. 3.3 that time. 0.1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Let's get another bard. Alright, we got wolves and dog-sized rats. Let's go for that one. Nice. We're at level round 27. And staying that steady. Sweet. I think I'll go ahead and I'll get another Frankie dude. Some dude juices. Nice. Crabs or even boosts. We're gonna take on a ton of baby ducks. Duckling massacre over here. Nice. Okay. No, just throw it out there again. Please make sure to like and subscribe, all that jazz. Helps out a bunch. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see where we go here. I get a couple bards. I actually think I'm gonna go with ghosts. Okay, we got porcupines with the piercing, crabs with the latching on. Alright, let's go for it. Dang. But too, the fact that we're only losing like 3 of the skeleton, oh well, 4. Alright. Pleasantly surprised with this build. Let's get another bard. Okay, bonfire. 1% max HP for a dude of the same family on your team. or loyalty card. Restocking. Well, I mean, we got a bunch of undead, so let's grab the bonfire, get that dude juice. Finally get a meat. Restock. Grab that. Grab that. And we'll dismiss. Oh man, I didn't realize that I've gotten to 14 dude juices. Alright, well, it's good to know when things take a turn, which hopefully that doesn't happen for a while. Creature has a knife, gains 50% piercing. Let's go for it. Nice. Let's get another Necro Dude. Motivational Coaster, Necro Dudecon, Universal Healthcare. All dudes gain 10% attack power. Cooldown of the Necro Dude skeleton or skeleton summoner ability is reduced by 50%. So it's like every 3 seconds. All dudes gain 10% max HP because it was like 6 seconds, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. The max HP and power both sound nice. I do kind of want to try and see if we can get even more skeletons popping in. Alright, take on our wolves. Wolves. Canada gooses. Goosen. Geeses. I like that this is a game that you can, like, either really get sucked into just it and, like, just really focus on the game, or it's one that you can also kind of, like, very casually chill, like, kind of do this while you're also working on other stuff, where you've got, like, a random show or movie you've watched, like, a dozen times playing. Kind of a nice way to, like, unwind, even though it's so, like, chaotic. Let's grab another zombie dude. Okay, food dude arrives. What are we gonna go for? 10% toughness and 5% deflection with the taco. 10% crit chance and 15% crit damage with the pretzel. Does anyone have crit? Regeneration, run speed, DPS, cleave, regeneration, run speed, evasion. I like the little, like, dude trying to swing himself that way. Huh. Okay, so no one has crit really. Red curry, 20% attack speed and 5% blah, blah, 5% block chance. I'm thinking either the block chance or the deflection. So I'm kind of like, what's the okay, deflection? A chance. Well, let's go over toughness too. Reduces all incoming damage. Toughness is a diminishing stat. Okay. Chance to deflect incoming damage, taking no damage, instead redirecting 50% of the damage as direct damage to an ally with high current HP. Allies can block or evade damage that is redirected to them through deflection. Deflection is diminishing stat. Huh. Whereas block chance is incoming direct damage, you just literally block. I think I want that. I don't want it bouncing off to somebody else. Let's get this. And since they're taunting, let's give them that block chance. Alright, we got our zombie with some curry. All of our stuff. Let's go for the snapping turtles and rats. Dang, even with the snapping turtles, we're going pretty good. Just 4 skeletons, alright. Let's get another necro dude. Right. Take on some cougars, piercing. Then we have dash effect with the alphas. Let's go for it. Alright, coming pretty good. Let's do another bard dude. Sweet. Some more ghosts. Let's take on our feral hogs. Honey badger that don't give a shit. And our rams. Claim reward. Let's do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do our, another hack right here. Alright, calcium pills. Skeledude gains 60% max HP, and the Necro Dude gains 30%. When Skeledude takes fatal damage, he heals the 5 most injured roster dudes for 100% of his max HP, split evenly among. Okay. Gravestone. That dude gets knocked out, his skeleton gets summoned as a Skeledude. I mean, so far we're not getting anybody knocked out. Except for the skeletons. If they get knocked out, they suddenly give everybody health and HP boost. Which for the zombies is gonna activate skin cream. Right? Alright, I gotta go for that. That makes the most sense. Let's get this. This. Alright, let's take on 223 rats. Round 35. Doing pretty good. Ooh, only 3 skeletons that time. Oh no. Yeah, we should get some more zombies up in here. Panther and some gooses. Panther's got 25% pierce. Okay, we're getting a little bit more of a wiggle with our health over there. 4.1. Okay. I'll get another ghost. Sweet. That should be a big bump up, even more so now. Alright, let's take on our pecking ravens. Damn, only 2 Skeledudes this time? Alright. Let's do another Skeledude. A Necrodude. We're gonna ball out. Big B and our goats. This is going pretty smooth. The last run, geez, that one was kind of like touch and go constantly. Dude, that's also a thing that I kind of love about, especially with all the roguelike games. Just the randomness of it, that you can have a really fun, crazy long run, a fun short run, or you have like an infuriating, like the last 5 seconds and you just get screwed. I like that kind of roll of the dice, but I should probably get another Frankenstein and start popping them up. Let's get feral hogs. Ooh. Dang. Alright. A lot more dudes, but man, they helped heal, like, huh. Nice. Very good. Let's grab another Franken dude. Let's get another dude juice. guess I'll give let's get health. Part of me almost wants to just keep going and just see how many 2 juices I can get, but that also could be helpful for our next two. So I think I'll leave it there. Alright, King Cobra. Attack damage applies 1% vulnerability to its targets for the rest of the battle, stacking it to 10. Alright, so they both got Venom. Probably more DPS. Or HP, probably Frenzied. Enemies gain 2% attack power every... Oh, shit. Okay. Hopefully we eliminate them fairly fast. Nice. Alright. 7 skeletons? I was figuring it was going to be way more than that with the snakes and the frenzy. Sweet. Yeah, let's get another zombie. Mobius strip. Loose tooth, universal healthcare. So, Mobius immediately get 2 dew juices. All consumables used have 30% chance to not be consumed. Alright, that's sweet. I mean, the Mobius strip was already cool, that it was that chance that you don't use up your consumables, but the fact that it also now gives you 2 dew juices right away, I appreciate that. Zombie Dude gains 20% attack power and 2% healing received for every nearby zombie dude during the battle. Stacks up to 5 times. Or we give everybody 10 max HP. Man. The tooth sounds pretty sweet. I mean, more HP is always useful. And the Mobius strip is nice. And not having to pay for the Mobius strip would be... That does sound really nice. Hopefully it pops up again and we get even more zombies here. Let's go with Mobius for right now. Alright, we got neck brace, therapy, and receipts. So therapy was 70% HP, toughness, receipts, when you land a direct crit, he has a 50% chance to taunt 2 nearby enemies and gain 10% toughness and 5% lifesteal for 4 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. Wielder gains 20% max HP. When he takes damage that drops him below 30% HP, he gains temporary health for 50% of his max HP for 4 seconds. 4 second hold. Oh. I'm thinking either neck brace or receipts. I mean, the trinket should be different from our food. So I'm thinking, can I put one of these on our zombies? Oh. I think I can. During crit, he has a 50% chance to taunt too. I mean, we're already taunting, and with skin cream, I think it's smart to do this. Okay. Sweet. The Barons. Still nobody getting dragged. Alright. Feeling pretty good. Alright, we got King Cobra and some Ravens. Let's do it. Whoa. The Ravens just like vanished in an instant. That was crazy. Alright, and only 3 skeletons this time. I mean, I gotta get another zombie. Free dude. Sweet. Stick on the gooses. Again, only 3 and we're at round 42. I'm really liking this build. Damn. Alright. Again, another ghost. I probably should get more of our Franken dudes, but I like how much they've been doing. But then again, they've got a ton of health, so let's just go for it. Alright. Bunch of bees. Let's give it a shot before I... Alright. I didn't like that one of my ghosts is starting to dip a little low. Probably would have been fine, but it is what it is. Let's get our 10th zombie. Free dude, sweet. Alright, let's take on these snapping turtles and horse-sized depths. Alright, let's get our 10th Franken dude. Okay, so gravestone. If dude gets knocked out, his skeleton comes out. Padded helmet. Dude gets thrown. Gain 100% run speed, attack speed, and temporary health. I think I'm gonna go with that since nobody's getting knocked out yet. And it's like a Skeledude's not gonna pop out another Skeledude. Bones on bones on bones. So let's do that. Let's roll the dice. Okay. Leaky heart valve. Franken dude gains 30% max HP and his blood pump grants 3% toughness and 4% attack speed. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's get yet another. We're at $5. Panther and some honey badgers. Honey badger doesn't give a shit. Yo, 3 Skeledudes again? 6.9. Damn. Let's get our 10th Necro dude. Okay, what are we doing on this? Oh. Overcharged amp. Man, overcharged amp is really good, but Skin Cream has been carrying us. Dancing shoes to get the frenzy. Yeah, we definitely gotta get that one. 11 rounds. I do really want overcharged amp. I think I'll pay for it. I don't want to lose the Skin Cream. It's been too good. Alright. Man, and the fact that was like the very first thing. I did not give that one that much, like, thought beforehand, but with its new setup, damn, it was gonna be really useful. Especially if you manage to, like, get the zombie with a bunch of healers. Let's get another bard. Let's take on our gorillas and honey badgers. Sweet. Against 2 gorillas, we still only had 3. Hell yeah. And the Skeledudes are doing 2.4? Alright, sweet. I'm loving my undead horde I've got going on. Free dude and our bard. Like, that seems more chaotic than this one. But at the same time, it is a lot less animals. Let's go for the King Cobra. Nice. Okay, 5 that time, but I mean, we did have a bunch of wolves. Or wolves. Yeah, let's get our 10th. Do I get more ghosts? Or more zombies? I think I'm gonna go zombie this time. So does that mean they're just gonna, like, take those 3 dudes back to wherever and, infect them? Like, how are you training them to be a zombie? Alright, not bad. 9 Skeledudes, but I mean, it's still just our Skeledudes. We got all of our dudes. Sweet. I'll go ahead and I'll do another bard. So Splitting Headache was our burner phones. All dudes gain 5% lifesteal. Yes, that sounds nice. Let's get that. Another dude juice. We're at 20 now. And let's get another dice. We'll call it. Alright, Ravens. Man. The Ravens are not long for this world with this build. Dude, just shout out Ravens. Ravens are kind of cool. They're pretty interesting with how smart they are. It's kind of crazy. Let's get another Franken dude. Okay, so Jaw Implant, Marrow Scooper, Bone Axe. Franken dude takes fatal damage. He simply eats another dude to fully heal himself and gain 20% toughness for 10 seconds. So, I mean, he could eat one of the Skeledudes, but nobody's been getting knocked out. Fatal damage with the Scooper. Again, nobody's gotten knocked out yet, so I feel like that's a waste at this point. He'll probably come in helpful in a few more rounds. Skeledude gains 100% attack power. Skeledude takes fatal damage. All nearby dudes gain 10% crit chance. Yes. That sounds very good. 539 ducats. Alright, let's go for it. Yo, we're right back to only 3 Skeledudes. And the Skeledudes are now doing 7.3? Damn. Alright, nice. Let's get another zombie. Free dude. Ooh, we got our unicorn. Sharp horn. Creature's attacks gain 15 piercing. Gets panicky when HP below 30%. Starburst. Creature's attacks have a 20% chance to launch a bursting star at a random dude, throwing all dudes near the impact area and throwing them. I mean, it's a good thing we got the head helmet, but damn. I need the snapback sneakers to go with that now. That's interesting. The Starburst, okay. Alright. Let's see how many dudes it takes. Dude. We only lost 3 of our guys, and it was the Bards? And the Bards did 4.5? Holy shit. Okay. Nice. Really liking this build. Alright, free dude. Sweet. It's gonna take them 3 rounds. I mean, I've got 20 of them, so let's just do it. There we go. Dang. We didn't lose, like, any Skeledudes for a while there. And then all of a sudden, once they hit that panicky, we lost 9 of them. But we're, like, right back to everybody's good. Let's get another Necro Dude. More zombies. Sweet. Snapping Turtle. Porcupine. Horses. We're just, like, kind of flying through this. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. Nice. Another Necro Dude. Dude Juice Burner. Sweet. Okay. Half full glass. When a dude takes damage that brings his HP below 50%, he heals for 15% of his max HP. Or do we do Haunted Mirror? Ghost Dude grants 2% regeneration to his phase shift targets for 5 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. That sounds pretty good. At the same time, this heal for everybody with the skin cream. But yeah, it's below 50%. So that would mainly only help our Skeledudes. I think I'm gonna go with the mirror. Do I just go ahead and get the half full glass? Or do I do one of our dice and save that for a later time? I don't need to really throw any money at juice. I'll buy another dice. And then we'll use the dice. Hey, Mobius. Sweet. Okay, Brain in a Jar. Phantasm Crystal. So Brain in a Jar. Franken Dude. 4% regeneration. When he donates HP to a dude through his blood pump, he also deals direct damage to a nearby enemy. Okay. Phantasm. Grant 10% evasion and 5% lifesteal to his phase shift targets. That sounds nice, but let's definitely get this. We'll get this. Okay. Do we do Knuckle Bones? When a dude takes damage from an enemy's cleave, he has a 25% chance to curse the attacker, applying 15% cleave damage down for 4 seconds. Living Will. When any dude gets knocked out, the 10 most injured roster dudes are healed for 20. I mean, in the long run, that would be nice, but I think this is only going to apply to our Skeledudes. Yeah, we'll just do Knuckle Bones. Sweet. Alright, 97 ravens. See how fast we run through this. Dang. The brass knuckles didn't even fully time out. Claim reward. Let's go ahead and get another ghost. Free dude. Okay, we got gorillas, leopards, and snapping turtles. Let's take them all. Damn, 9.1. Alright. Let's get another ghost. Okay, sweet. I've got Frenzy Stone. And so we have 12 Skeledudes at the beginning. Wait, did I get the... No, I haven't gotten the hand yet. Okay, we gotta get that at some point so we can get even more dudes running out here. Sweet. Only 4 dudes. This is wild. I'm really liking this build. Alright, let's get another Franken dude. Yeah, let's fall out. Silverback Gorilla. Its attacks have a 25% chance to throw its primary target an extreme distance. Well, good thing we got padded helmet. Again, if I had the snapback, they could just, like, instantaneously come back. So we'll definitely have to get them at some point. Dang. We only lost one of our regular dudes? 18k. Holy hell. Alright. And almost 10 for the skeletons. Sweet. This build is doing crazy. Let's get another Necro dude. Health potion and dude juice. Sweet. Part of me is almost like, do I just say F it and get the one dude, but I think it's not even necessary. Yeah. Alright, nice. Let's grab that. Get another Necro. Let's do... I think I'm just gonna get a Meteor, and that's it. Let's run it. Yo! Even with 4 Panthers, we didn't lose a regular dude. Or any of our main dudes, only Skeledudes. This is a really solid build. I'm enjoying this a lot. Let's get another Ghost. Okay, fresh sheets, emergency ring, motivational poster. So the poster is 10% attack. Emergency ring, when a dude takes fatal damage, he has a 15% chance to survive with 1 HP and gain 100% deflection for 3 seconds. I mean, that'd be mainly just applying to the Skeledudes, wouldn't it? And then maybe like the regular dudes? Fresh sheets, all dudes gain 10% max HP. In addition, the ghost dude gains 10% evasion, and he has a 20% chance to cast phase shift when he evades. Hell yeah. I mean, that sounds nice. Eventually that would be nice, but this is dope. Okay, found a trinket stash. So the receipts was our direct crit, taunt. Shovel, we had stacking 20% cleave during battle for every unconscious dude. Nobody's unconscious, really, except for the skeletons. Gain 10% lifesteal. When lifesteals, he gains 5% crit chance for 3 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. I'm halfway tempted to put this on our Frankenstein. Or maybe I put it on the Ghost? Or do I re-roll and hope I see some new trinkets? I think I'm gonna do the straw. And yeah, we're gonna do ghost. Sweet. The Berg. Our one sad regular dude getting dragged. Alright. Let's take on our gooses. Damn. Only 3 again. 13k, 10k. Sweet. It's a fair bit of healing too. Alright, let's do. I think another Franken dude. Potion. Canada gooses. Gooses. Goosen. Geeses. I do love the spelling. Past tense, present tense, plural. I can't think of words. Plural. That's what I was going for. The plurals of the animals. It's cracking me up. Alright, let's get another Necro dude. And then let's take on our Rams. We ended up hitting 30 skeletons. I did 23k, 27 for the zombie, 10 for Franken, 7, 6.8, 7.6. Even the regular dudes did over 1,000. Damn. Nice. Let's go ahead and get another ghost. Ooh, seagulls. So they have Peck. Attack damage has 10% chance to apply mischance. Food Thief. A creature cannot be taunted and it fixates on attacking due to have eaten food. I don't know. I mean, the taunt was still going to come from the zombie anyway, so I guess it works. Let's go for it. Oh, dang. I thought that was going to be rough with the Seagull having a dual. We didn't lose a single person. Not even any of our skeletons. Nice. Yeah, let's get another Franken. Loose Tooth. Hell yes. Again, that was 20% attack power, 2% healing received for all the dudes nearby. Nice. Captain's Hat. Dude at the top of the roster gains 3% attack power. Okay, so our attack 24. We have 15.4 for the attack power. We're at 20, 16.7. 20. 28.6. I did not realize the Bard was doing so much damage. Oh. Kinda think I should put the Bard at the top. Or do I leave it as our zombies? So get that. Let's grab another health. And we'll go ahead and get a Duke Juice. So they'd be at 31. How much is our Bard gonna be at? 37. So what for the 31. Yeah. Let's leave it on the Bards. Chance. Lifesteal. Lifesteal. don't think anybody still has crit. Damn, I gotta fix that at some point. Alright, we got our cougars with pierce, leopards with pierce, and then our crab has latch on and knife. Let's go for it. Crazy. Damn, at least 7? Alright. This is going really well. Alright, lend me brass knuckles. Explosive hits. Zombie dude takes direct damage. He has a 0.5% chance to explode, dealing damage to surrounding enemies equal to 200% of his max HP. Explosion knocks out the zombie dude. I mean, that's pretty good, but at the same time, the way they're getting healed, do I want them to just explode and then that's that? So at the same time, equal to 200% of his max HP. Max HP is 419. That's wild. Okay, so lend me bonfire. For sure. I'm not sure on this one. Those brass knuckles is really useful. Our zombies are already getting like crazy health all the time. Okay, I was for half a second like, wait, am I tripping? Why these numbers change? It's because we just lent him that. Okay. Jesus, my brain. I think that's one I'm gonna come back to at some point. We'll avoid it for right now. Alright. Name my ward. Let's get another bard since you're doing so much damage. Crab. 138 crabs. Damn. Let's go for it. See how this plays out. $4.1 for our bard, 25 for the zombies, 11 for the skill beats. Okay. I think I want to get this bump to 15. Big bees, porcupines, and cougars. Let's go for it. See how this goes. I'm kind of surprised the bees were the last ones standing. Right. Let's get another bard. Okay. Which one do I go with? I'm kind of leaning. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do all bard this time. Okay, we got grizzly and some snapping turtles. When the creature's HP drops below 30%, it emits a roar that destroys the temporary health of nearby dudes and then gains 20% attack power for the rest of the battle. Jesus. That sounds intense. Round 69. Nice. Well, that roar didn't do shit. Except, I mean, maybe knock out a couple skill dudes. Sweet. Let's get another Necro dude. Okay. So, Heart Boxers or Pumpkin Latte? Or do I just re-roll? I will get another dice and we will re-roll. Oh, thank you, Mobius. Cosmic Geode, we would get Meteor adjusted, but let's see, Requiem. When any dude gets knocked out, the Bard dude plays a Requiem, granting 20% toughness to 5 random dudes. Okay, so like every time a Skeledude gets knocked out, are we gonna keep bumping up toughness? Hell yeah. Then let's go ahead and get another Dude Juice, another Meteor. Horse-sized ducks, and a werewolf. Phased. When it attacks, it has a 20% chance to teleport to a random dude and attack him. I really like that. A werewolf. Shout out to the dev. The work they're doing on this is fantastic. I love the whole vibe of everything in this. Werewolf. Looks like, unfortunately, the werewolf was no match for my undead army. Let's get another Necro dude. Guitar pick, fairy ring, or loyalty card. So restocking the shop now costs 25% less, and the first restock is always free. Immediately grant 2 strange spores and reduces their price by 50%. Bard dude's song can stack 4 more times and affects 1 more dude. The pick sounds nice, but so I can hopefully avoid using the dice even more. Let's go ahead and do the loyalty card. Alright, let's do the bees, panthers, and leopards. Nice. Another bard. Free dude. Ooh, more food. Chili dough. 20% max HP and 25% cleave. I believe our only dude that has cleave is the Franken dude. So if we go with that, definitely him. Taco, we had our toughness and attack speed. Maybe that'd be good for the bard. Curry, 20% attack speed, 25% cleave. I'm almost tempted, or do I do the taco for the ghost? Or maybe the bard. I think I might do this for Franken dude. Alright. Gooses. Oh my god. Nice. Alright. Let's get another bard. Free dude, sweet. Nice. Alright, we got some werewolves and king cobras. We're not werewolves. We're not swearwolves, we're werewolves. If you haven't watched the original movie, What We Do in the Shadows, definitely sit down and give it a watch. That is one of the greatest movies. I think when I first watched it, I ended up watching it like almost 3 times in that day. It was that movie and It Follows that I'd like watched right at the same time. And I just rewatched both of them like over and over and over. Let's get another. Yeah, let's get Ghost Dude. Alright, we got bards. Let's take on our werewolves. Alright, down 3 dudes. Not bad. Get our reward. I'm thinking we get another Franken dude. Marrow Scooper. Go do juice. Let's get the dice. Restock. Full jacket. Zombie dude gains 20% max HP, 30% healing received. Yes. The dude gets knocked out. Burst of toxic hit. Let's have those skeledudes farting everywhere. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Was that 700 or 800 for... Yeah, I'll hold on to it. Let's get everybody. 2 grizzlies, 5 stallions. Dang. That was fast. Those stallions went out like crazy. It was super fast. Alright, let's go ahead and get 20 bards. Let's do Grizzly Bear again. This is chaotic. Yo. This is such a good build. I'm really enjoying this. This is wild. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Bard dude is gonna start waylaying. Alright, let's go with our werewolf and our horse-sized ducks. I love that the Requiem is practically just always going because of the skull dudes. One regular dude got caught. 52k from the bards. Hell yes. Let's get another Skeledude. A Necro dude. Let's invest our baller package. Grizzly and Stallions. Oh my god. Oh. 27, 24, 11. Damn. Alright, nice. Nice. Let's get another zombie. Bottle lightning, nice. Alright, we got some silverbacks. Horse-sized ducks, and the alpha wolves. So let's go do our dash. Silverback, they have throw. Alright, we still gotta get that snapback sneakers. That'll help with the toss dudes. Nice. Let's get another ghost. Let's go ahead and do a little dude juice. Get a potion. 2 lions and 17 lionesses. So proud. When a lion or lioness is defeated, all lions gain an independently stacking 10% attack power. 30% of damage taken is transferred and split up between 2 other creatures of the same type. Pack mentality. Resilient. 33% crit avoidance. I mean, we don't really have crit going, so we don't have to worry about that, but this previously in the demo would fuck me up almost every time. I only got past the lions 2 or 3 times, I think. So let's see how this plays out with this crazy build. How many dudes we lose? Alright, so far 1 necro dude got it. Holy shit. Nice. And then 1 little final toot there at the end. Damn, that was pretty good. 41. 76. Holy shit. Alright. Damn. Let's get another ghost again. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Helps out a bunch. So gravestone, dude gets knocked out. Skeleton gets summoned. When a dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed. We got a lot of healing going on. Or do we do evasion at the beginning for everybody? So basically, eventually it'll fully be at 20%. So do we go evasion or attack speed? Let's go false face. Found a trinket stash. Alright, we got baseball bat, receipts, or inhaler. The bat, we do every 3 seconds, hit the nearest 4, direct damage equal to 25% of DPS. Damage always crits. Receipts, direct crits. Okay. Inhaler. Wielder heals any target. He has a chance equal to his crit chance to also heal the most injured roster dude for the same amount. I mean, nobody has crit chance, so... I'm almost like... I think I'm gonna put this on... 25% of his DPS. I mean, I guess put it on the Franken dude. Though I like the idea of the Necro dudes, just while they're trying to summon their little dudes, they need a quick way to protect themselves, so they just start swinging on people. Alright, we're gonna do the bat. And I'm trying to think, because the Franken dude, he's got high health, but not really DPS, right? So maybe I should just do the Necro dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Necro dudes are gonna be throwing skeletons and bats around. Our one dude getting dragged. The cave! Act 5. Sweet. 155 wolves. Stab crabs? What the hell is a shotgun turtle? Snap. Attack damage removes fingers, reducing its target's attack power. Okay, so it's a snapping turtle. It occasionally emits blasts from its shell that damage and throw dudes who are beside it. Say what? So this is a little Blastoise Gamera mofo that we gotta fight? I'm glad it's on the cheap one. I'm betting when it comes up on one of these, it'll be like 10 of these little assholes. That sounds wild. But also kind of dope. So do we just go with this to see what it looks like? Or do we go for the money? Very curious. But there's a pretty big difference in money, so yeah. Hopefully they come up in another one here really soon. Because that has piqued my interest, my curiosity. Alright. 65k, 57. Alright. Let's get another Franken dude. Regular dude. Barnafowl. Alright. Crabs. 311. 311. Their energy is amber colored. Yo. That was super fast. 37, 39, 10, 7.7, 6.6, 23. Jesus. Alright. Let's get our 20th ghost. Tigers and unicorns. So the tiger has the piercing, and then they also get pounce. Sometimes throw a dude far away and then pounce on him. Alright, let's go for it. Alright. That was pretty fast. Let's get another Franken dude. Looks like our Necro dude is back. Alright, cobras, stallions, and gorillas. Or we go werewolves and unicorns. King Cobra. That's weird. I don't know why. I mean, it's King Cobra. It's clearly a picture of a cobra. But each time I'm seeing this, in my brain, I'm getting like a little flash of the King Diamond logo. I guess just because of King? I don't know why. Alright, Franken dude. Alright, dude juice, burner phone. Let's see what we got. Ectoplasm vial. When Ghost Dude casts Phase Shift, he grants temporary health to both target dudes equal to 100% of his attack power. Ritual Dagger. All dudes gain 2% regeneration. When a dude heals through regeneration, he has a 20% chance to throw a dagger at a random enemy for 100% of his DPS. Yes, if this is going to everybody, 100% of his DPS. Hell yeah. Alright. And let's get you. And then Do I just throw it away on other dice? Or save that money? Because I also kind of just like seeing how much have we accumulated. I'm surprised it's only one lightning. You know, yeah. I like the idea of almost having 10 dice. I don't know why, but we'll do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, this is insane. 70, 58, 28, 24, 3.1, 19, 55, so 70. 1.2k was strictly from the Ritual Dagger. Overcharged Amp is doing 49. 37 from Skin Cream. Brain in a Jar is giving us 2.6. Necro Dude is giving out 8.8 with the bat. Alright, those are daggers. Daggers. And Skeledudes. We got 33k from them flaming. 10k from farts. This is wild. I am really liking this build. Let's see what we gotta give up. False Fangs. Okay. Lifesteal. And what do we get in return? Our dude evades. He has a 40% chance to gain temporary health. Okay. Yeah. On Fire again. We then get Organ Donor List. Now donates a additional 10% of his HP when a roster dude takes fatal damage. The healthiest Franken dude with at least 30% HP will donate 50% of his current HP to save him. I mean, we're getting into the final stages of this, I think. I mean, we're on Act 5, right? Yeah. I probably need to start getting some of these other crazy ones. Right. No dudes out. We're at 98 dudes. We're gonna take on 576 dog-sized rats. Yo. Just rat stomping chaos. Jesus. Yeah, 74. 57k from the overcharge. Overcharged Amp is baller. And Skin Cream. Holy shit. Those are so good. Yeah, I'm digging Brain in the Jar. That one's also been pretty solid. That's pretty nice. I wasn't thinking the dagger was going to be that great if it wasn't the Skeledude like vibe from before. But honestly, I'm kind of liking this. That's a lot of damage from like almost everybody. Let's get another zombie. Polar Bear. Primal Rage. HP drops below 30%. It gets a roar that destroys temporary health. Okay, so same as our Grizzly. Cool, cool, cool. 30 gorillas. And we lost 3 dudes. That's it? This is wild. Yeah, let's get another bard. Health and burner. Okay, here we go. Shotgun turtles. Let's revive everybody. A shotgun turtle. Blastoise Gamera in this bitch. Oh man, they're huge. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. They really are Gamera Blastoise up in this in this mofo. And despite 2 Blastoise, 3 Unicorns, and 7 enormous bees, we only lost 2 dudes. And only 1 regular dude? Damn. The ghosts are almost doing 10 now. This is pretty crazy. I'm enjoying this a lot. Let's get another ghost for the healing. I think I'm gonna go all zombie. Bunch of rattlesnakes or a bunch of gooses. Your Canada gooses are going down. Canada geese can't handle me. Hot damn. That is solid. Alright, let's get another Necro dude and Skeledude. Rotting Stake. All dudes gain 10% attack speed and 30% run speed. Yes. And let's get a Meteor. I don't think we even need to get our other Bard in. They're at 40.9 now? Jesus. Alright. Fight. Whoa. Hell yeah. That is wild. 45 leopards and a bear, and not a single dude is gone. 59, 53, 16, 15, 12. Damn, alright, sweet. You know what, let's get another zombie. Motivational poster, ring of shielding, or heart boxer. So the heart boxers, inventory gets stuck, 25% chance, gets charmed in the light, you restock the shop for free again. Ring of shielding, 25% of all overhealing now gets converted into temporary health that lasts for 2 seconds. All dudes get 10% attack. I mean, that still sounds good. I feel like at this point, this one's kind of almost, maybe kind of pointless, almost. Now that we're so far in, like that would have been maybe useful at the beginning. I think I actually go with the shielding. Alright, let's see. 9 silverbacks and 11 panthers. Let's go for it. Alright, so we lost another bard. Not bad though. Let's get another ghost. Alright. Shotgun turtles, 15 gorillas, and 2 polar bears. Dang. Okay, so just 2 bard dudes? Not bad. Let's get another Franken dude. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Sabertooth, Pounce, and let's get our 3 dudes back. Let's fight the Sabertooth and those cobras. Hell yeah. Damn. Again, nobody out? 13, 10, 12, 12, 48, 50. Let's get another Necro dude. Bunch of zombies. Sweet. 541 rams, let's go. Yo. Claim that reward, son. Let's do another bard. Guitar pick. So can stack 4 more times. Affects another dude. Bone broth. Franken dude's blood pump now additionally heals the next 2 most injured roster dudes for 30% of the HP donated. And we're hitting at over $1,000 now for these. Damn. But we're gonna get both. And we're gonna restock. Living Will. Yes. Reroll. Bass drum. Bard dude's 4-chord song inspires your dude to dance, granting 2% evasion per stack. Emergency ring. Takes fail damage, has 15% chance to survive with 1 HP and gain 100% deflection. Let's get that bass drum. Get another dude juice. Another meteor. Sweet. 11 tigers, and we now have Queen Bee. Toxic secretion. When it takes damage, the creature applies 1% vulnerability to the attacker for 8 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. Okay. And evasive. Cannot be targeted by cleave. Alright, let's see how big you are, Queen Bee, and how well you handle my undead army. My army of darkness up in this bitch. That is a pretty big bee. Damn. I wonder why the bard dudes are taking so much damage. And why we're mainly getting them knocked out. Let's get another Necro Dude and Skeledude. Let's revive everybody. Alright, 43 stab crabs. And we're gonna have 1 Zombear. So Primal Rage, 30% drop. Rot. Its attacks have a 20% chance to create a rot cloud, reducing the healing received of dudes caught within 25% for 3 seconds. This might get rough. Let's try it. Let's see how this goes. Childish. Every time there's a perfectly timed little toot at the end, it catches me off guard. That was pretty good. Only 1 dude. Even though it had the Rotten and Primal Rage. 84k. 90k. 22. 24. 20. 25. Damn. Well, yeah, I haven't even been looking at the healing. What's been prevented. So for the healing, the sewing kit is really good. Bone broth was doing really well. Damn. So for sure, sewing kit and calcium pills are really good. Ring of Shielding. Alright, nice. Let's get another Necro Dude and Skull Dude. Sweet. So we're getting those back. And now we got the Metronome for our evades. And Franken Dude is gonna heal even more. Nice. 3 Queen Bees and 16 Panthers. We're down 1 Bard, but I think we'll be good. Damn! Just wiped out those Panthers. The little toots. Gotta enjoy the little things. Alright, claim reward. Do I get another Bard? Or do we... I get another Franken Dude. Bunch of Blastoise and Panthers, or a shitload of Gooses. Can't even see my dudes. It's just all Goose and blood. Wild. That one sounded rough. Jesus Christ. Alright. 110? Damn, these are impressive. Okay. So definitely overcharged amp and skin cream are looking amazing. Definitely get them. You know what? Let's get another duo. Skeledude and our Seagulls. You know what? If this is our final one, and we're going to the next... Want everybody back. Whoa! That got a little surprisingly low. Like 56k taken. 49? That was a lot. Let's get another Franken Dude. White Talisman for sure. Another Dude Juice. More Strange Spores. Let's get another Health. Get this. Grab that and grab that. Alright. Serrated. Enemies gain 25% piercing. 30 silverbacks with backhand. 2 diamondback. They have backhand and apes together strong. I like that. I am a big Planet of the Apes fan. I've been obsessed with it for years. I appreciate that. Gain stacking 1% attack power for every gorilla type enemy active in the battle. Jesus. Okay, that's a lot. And then it's that one random toddler that's going to get destroyed in the mix. Alright, let's do it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use one of these. Yo. Round 100. 32 gorillas. And we only lost Skeledudes. And he saved 2 dudes? Okay, 48k. 31. 42. 37. 116k, 124. 83 just from overcharge dam. Hell yeah. Let's get another ghost. Alright, Rage Bait, John Plant, or Jazz Flute. So Rage Bait, when a dude takes damage that drops his HP below 30, gains 100% cleave. If a Franken dude takes fatal damage, he's gonna eat a smaller dude. Get toughness. When a dude evades, he gets 10% crit. We got a lot of evading going on. Bag of Nuts, Shovel, or Black Belt. The wielder gains 10% evasion. When he evades, he has a 20% chance to strike back, dealing direct damage equal to 100% of his DPS. Shovel was our cleave. Alright, what's Bag of Nuts? Wielder has a 5% chance when dealing direct damage to go nuts, gaining 50% attack speed for 2 seconds. Okay, and that's gonna go on our Franken dude. Or are you able to, like, drop these and swap them out? I wonder. %40 speed every 4 seconds. He dashes to the farthest. Because, like, could I actually put this now onto them? I can? Yes, we're gonna replace it. Let's try this out. The Colosseum, Act 6. Nobody's getting dragged. We're all alive. Hell yeah. Oh shit. So we got boss, 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 boss. And then final boss. Okay, so Swampy Grounds, Separator. Or spawn far apart. Spawn far apart. Enemies gain 2% attack power. Enemies gain 33% crit avoidance, and we gotta fight the goat. The goat was a bastard. Alright, let's see how this goes with our ravens and horses. Crush-sized dicks. Fight. Yo. My undead army. Take out these birds. Like we're Australia fighting emus. Except we beat the birds. They lost to the emus. Bird Wars. Those are fun to look up. If you haven't gone into that history before, it's super wild. If I remember right, there's like two official wars with birds in history. And both times we lost. Like, maybe we shouldn't take on animals in nature. Let's get another Necro dude so we can get the Skeleton also. Alright, let's take on our unicorns and stallions. So far, so good. Stallions are going. Unicorns are almost gone. Hell yeah. Dude, we're on 102 boss level, and we're only losing skeletons? Let's get another bard. Alright, feral hogs. Okay, this one feels a little more rough. Yo. Legit. 206. Damn, that black belt helped a lot. So, again, if you can get black belt, for sure put it on Bard. Holy shit. Skin cream did 92. 37. 36. 26. 85 from our skeletons. Sweet. Again, another zombie. Go for another. Let's get another bard. As many bards as I can right now. Hell yeah. $55, 23, 32, 35, 207, 180k from skin. 155, 112 from the charge down. Hell yes. Let's get another zombie. Copper bolts, 30% attack speed. When he deals direct damage, 20% chance to gain 1% regeneration. Yes. Death rattle. All dudes gain 2% attack power during battle per unconscious dude. All of our skeletons. Okay, let's get another juice. Meteor. Get a lightning. Get another juice. Okay. The goat and the rams. Here we go. I think right from the start, I'm just going to start hitting like all of the consumables. Hell yeah. Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Hell yes. That feels very satisfying. But damn, we did lose a fair amount of dudes here at the end, finally. 16, 1 Franken dude, 13 bards. 102 skeletons got sacrificed in this battle with the goat. Alright, let's take a look at our numbers. 47, 32, 36, 51, 169, 172, 6k from the black belt. Alright, healing, 9.7, 38, 57, 24 from that bone breath? Jesus. 14, 26, 36. Damage prevented, the ring, helmet. 62, 34, 43, 55. Yo. We got a ton of stuff. Hell yeah. 75 discoveries. That's how much it takes to get the onslaught? Holy shit, okay. 1 free pocket dice on run start for reaching 20 silver stars in tier 1. Okay. 1 free pocket dice on run start for reaching 20 gold stars in tier 1. Oh yeah! Holy shit. And so we got every single thing for Ghost. Everything for Bard. We're getting close on Necro Dude. Almost Franken Dude. Almost. And those are two of the, like, really strong ones, but those would have probably also wiped us out. Because that one's definitely the bomb. Can't recall which one this one. I want to say it's like a wisp or something. Alright. Sweet. Ooh, yeah. The Emperor Dude speaketh. Dude! That was wild. I wonder if your dudes would be able to take down a Pillipede. I guess we'll find out in Tier 2. Tier 2? Do you want to continue this run in Endless Mode? No, Endless Mode doesn't grant credit toward collectibles. Alright, yeah. You know what? Let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get this. Let's get another Necro Dude. Revive, revive, revive. Okay, we got Sabertooths and King Cobras. Let's see how far we can go. Oh my god. My undead army is killing it. Hell yeah. 190, 192. Claim reward. Let's get another ghost. Stab crabs and seagulls. Yo. Sweet. Let's get another zombie. Grizzlies, big bees and bees. Dang. The 500 regular bees all got, like, limited and instant. Oh my god. Alright, let's do another Necro Dude. 22 werewolves and 333 porcupines. Hauterized. All dudes lose 25% healing received. Oh shit. We surprisingly still didn't lose anybody. Alright. Let's get our 25th Bard. Caboose. 30% HP max. I definitely gotta make that our Franken Dude. Let's go ahead and get our explosive innards. Let's see how this plays. Alright. 10 zombies. Let's see how this goes. Oh man. Our zombies are going left and right. Damn. Nice. Let's get our 25th ghost. Let's bump them all back to life. Resilient. 100 turtles and 28 cameras. Let's run it. Just chaos. Yeah, we need to get at least a couple of these knocked out. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and get 25th zombie. Revive, 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 revive. Queen bees. Like, I can appreciate the explosive power. I also just don't like how that's killing my zombies. They're so much stronger with just the skin cream, I think. Then again, I haven't looked at the numbers. I should check that. 505,000. Yo. Okay. 411. Nice. Alright, let's get another Necro Dude. Another Dude Juice. We're gonna start running out of them here soon. Diamondback Gorillas, 25, and then 100 Cobras. Let's go for it. Damn, this might be what finally does it. Ah! Damn, wasn't able to get all those activated, but damn, 113. All right, let's take a look at our numbers real quick. 173, 468, 48, 84, 136, 41. Healing, we had 12, 74, 13, 74, 169. Nice. And 28. Sweet. Ah, man, that was pretty fun. All right, please make sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Helps out a bunch. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Lots of love. And as always, remember to not be a dick. Bye!